Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is the ML Scholar and let's get into today's news. Now before I begin today's news, one disclaimer I'd like to put in is that if I sound a bit annoyed or I am going a bit faster than usual, I am very fast. I try to slow down when talking in my videos, but I talk really fast in real life. So it's been a challenge for me, but besides that, if I talk a little bit faster or I sound a little bit of annoyed, that is because this is my second time recording this video. After filming a very long video, I realized that my microphone was off and none of the audio recorded in that video, so I was really pissed off. Now I'm filming this again. I'm sorry, this is none of your fault, but if it comes through, you know why it is. So the first piece of news we have is the 72-hour challenge that will begin this Monday. Now after this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the very next Monday that is upcoming will be the Cyber Monday. Now Cyber Monday, you'll be able to get the 72-hour challenge, in which you will get 3 monsters: ROFL, glitch, and arcade. Now none of these monsters are very good and you should not try to spend a lot of gems in this event. If you're able to get them easily, go get them because they'll be used in future breeding events. If not, then let it be, because you'll be able to get these monsters in future events as well, and they're nothing special and their skills are really trash, and don't waste runes on these monsters. Now how to get coins, you ask? The only way to get coins will be through PvP battles, and when you gain a victory you will be awarded a roulette spin, and through that roulette spin you will be able to get 72-hour challenge coins. Now if you at a higher league, you'll be able to get more 72-hour challenge coins than if you are at a lower league, so make sure to get as high up in the rankings as possible before this begins, and the amount of challenge coins you'll be getting will be equal. Now let's just read through it so that we can go into the second piece of news. In the Cyber Monday edition of the 72-hour challenge, you can find glitch, arcade, and ROFL. Get your challenge coins to flip the cards only at the battle victory roulettes in the multiplayer mode. These roulettes will always award the same amount of challenge coins, and the amount will be progressively higher depending upon the league. Please note that the 72-hour challenge can only be completed once. Then obviously, the next piece of news is the hydromarket marathon, in which we will be able to get crabby droid. Now if you do not know anything about this monster or you want to know more about this race, I did a video just yesterday and I'll be linking that video down in the description, so be sure to check that out as well. Now crabby droid is a forsaken monster and we'll be able to get this forsaken monster at a higher rank, so really excited about that. Then we have another news that we have discussed previously, but just to reiterate, we'll be having a capitalized breeding event in which we will be able to get new Buki. Now new Buki has been available in a lot of previous events as well. There was a new Buki race, there was a new Buki breeding event as well, there was a new Buki progressive island, there has been a new Buki maze as well. So by now, if you have collected all of the new Bukis, you have a pretty good chance to rank this monster up to rank 5. Now new Buki is a great monster. Combine her with Warmaster Elvira and you won't be denied the very first turn, except with monsters with the Pierce trait, I'm guessing. But still, that combo of Warmaster Elvira and new Buki is the only combo that Warmaster Thalassa cannot cross other than area dodge monsters. So this is a pretty good monster, and new Buki has a very good supportive skills as well as very good defensive skills, so be sure to get this monster in your hands. Now new Buki has 3 combinations. Either you'll be able to get new Buki by breeding Voltaic or Pixelian, or Voltaic or Galante, or Pixelian or Galante Jr. For each successive new Buki breeding, you'll be able to get 30 new Buki cells, and for each non-successful breeding, you'll just get 10 new Buki cells. So this is a pretty good offer, I believe, because it is not too often that you are given a lot of amount of these cells, so pretty excited about this breeding event as well. Then we have the collector's breeding. Now the collector's breeding is another breeding event that will be happening very soon. It's basically a flash breeding event combined into one event. There are 5 different combinations and we can get 2 different top monsters from each, all coming from the winter book, so we'll be able to get 10 monsters. All of those will be from the winter book, so there's a good chance that the new meta monsters such as Iso will be available. So try your best in these breeding events. I know breeding events don't always work, but sometimes they do, and you get the monsters without spending any gems. For example, I just got Psyche in the recent Nicasia's Tale event, so I was pretty happy about that. I spent 0 gems on this breeding event, so be sure to put your breeding mounted at work. Now that that's out of the way, we have Rociuko, and Rociuko, if you did not know, Rociuko is another top and upcoming monster that will be available very soon. It will have a Rociuko's Tale event in which you'll be having an event just like the Rimlad's Tale event, in which you will be able to unlock Rociuko by collecting all of its items and then having a 72-hour challenge unlocking after that. So let's read about Rociuko, introducing a brand new top monster. Rociuko is a support monster with evasions and pierce skills. Collect all of its tokens so you'll have a chance to get Rociuko. That's if you can get through his challenge. Hit the button below to learn where to find the tokens. Now obviously his tokens will be available through breeding in the flash breeding event that I just discussed about earlier. His tokens will be available through Monsterwood. Now the main way to get his tokens will be through Monsterwood. Just watch videos, get all the tokens before the event. Getting those tokens will be really easy, as you can just get the tokens in like 1 day or 2 days just by watching Monsterwood videos, and there'll also be a dungeon for him, so you'll be able to get those items from the dungeons as well. So let's read about the Monsterwood part of the news. Find tokens for the Rociuko's Tale event in Monsterwood. Every token is one step closer to unlocking Rociuko's challenge. Your chance to get Rociuko. While you watch videos and look for the tokens, you'll find other rewards like food or gold as well. Remember, you'll be shown a bunch of videos every few hours. So that's it for Rociuko. Then we'll be having a Way of Wisdom island. Now through this island, or basically a progressive island, you'll be able to get another top monster, that is Silverleaf. Now Silverleaf, if you did not know, was available in the Synthetic Invasion maze that happened a few months ago, I believe. So I got Silverleaf and at rank 3, so I was pretty proud of that. Now all the time that I've had Silverleaf, I've been using her, and she is pretty great in the nature war category. I have her at rank 3 and she is very useful. So let's read about her. Here's your chance to get Silverleaf at the Way of the Wisdom Island. Silverleaf is a nature control monster, and she has an evolving trait that makes her hardened at rank 0, makes her a status caster that has an area immunity to possession at rank 3, so this is a chance to go get her. Then we have a Master of Path event. Now in this Master of Path event, you'll be able to get 2 monsters. Now those 2 monsters will be Amiibo and Saulot. Now if you did not know, Amiibo is a water attacker with possession skills, so you can run him basically as an attacker or a denier, but he is not that great of a monster, to be very honest. He is used in a lot of breeding events as well, so if you have the chance, you can go get him. And he can disable trait and remove positive effects, so he is useful to some extent. Then we have the other monster that I discussed about, which is Saulot. Now Saulot was available in another maze event, and Saulot has been pretty useful fire deny monster, because in the fire category there are not a lot of deny monsters, and if you have Saulot at a higher rank, you will be able to get his amazing trait, which I think unlocks at rank 0 only, which is the abomination trait. And then he has an area ignition trait, which is super good and deals a lot of damage over time as well. Then he has possession skills and a mega possession, single mega possession skill, which is useful as well. So yeah, if you are choosing between the 2 monsters, go for Saulot. If you're going for both, that is very well and good. Now this thing is over. Then we have Yedra and Yedra's quest days. So much like Nicasia event we are having another quest, aka another breeding event, in which we'll be able to breed some of the top monsters, or at least one of the top monsters, which is going to be O'Reilly, which I'm going to talk about later. But you'll be able to breed a bunch of monsters and get tokens for this monster to unlock the survival dungeon for this monster, to get cells and finally get the monster for yourself. Now Yedra, a new quest is about to start. Make sure you're ready to breed a bunch of top monsters and then obtain a new one. Yedra. But that's not all. The quest days are coming too, bringing you an opportunity to get monsters from all over the previous quests, so don't miss the chance. So I'm guessing that all of the previous quest monsters are going to be available and you'll be able to purchase them for either gems or for real money. So if you're that type of person that missed and really wants the monsters, this is your chance, so go get them. Then we have the Christmas 2019 book that was pretty much expected, as they do a book for every like specific event or special season. Much I was expecting a holiday book or a Christmas book, and here it is. Now collect all the special monsters in the Christmas 2019 book, because it will disappear in early January, and with it you will earn massive rewards for every chapter you complete. And some of the monsters you'll already have like in every previous book, but you'll have to work hard to get some of the newer monsters that are also going to be available in that book. So be ready for some level 10 runes, some avatar frames, and some avatars as well. So that's it for the Christmas 2019 book. Now we do not know what kind of monsters there will be. Of course we can predict the monsters that will be there, but predictions are never too correct, so I'd rather wait until I get a confirmation from the monsters that are gonna be used. And if you suspect that any of the monsters from the breeding events are gonna be there, so you can just go ahead and breed them just to stay on top of your game. Now the list, as soon as it is available, I will make sure to tell you guys either through my Facebook, which I will be linking down below. Send me those friend requests. And yeah, that's it for this Christmas 2019 book. Moving on, we'll be having Yedra's quest. Now, as I said, you'll be able to breed the top monsters. Now, the top monsters here are Sun Cookie, which I believe will also be available in this Christmas book, so you can get him by here. Yimberber, I do not know much about Yimberber, just that he's a nature monster if I'm not very much mistaken. But O'Reilly is a bomb monster. He is amazing. He has the area toss trait. He is from the nature category. He is an amazing control monster, and you should try to get as much of himself or as much of the monster to get O'Reilly, because he is simply amazing. Even at rank 0 he's pretty amazing, so go get O'Reilly. And we'll be able to get him by breeding Lord Moltus and Voltaic together. Now the Lord Moltus Voltaic combo is being used a lot, so by now you should have both Lord Moltus and Voltaic. So if you do not have them, I'm assuming they'll be breeding Jokers as well, so you can either substitute it for either Lord Moltus or Voltaic, depending upon the breeding joker required. If you get one of the three, you'll be able to obtain a quest key to unlock a survival dungeon, as I said, where you can collect cells for the new monster Yedra. But that's not all. For each of the event monsters you breed, you'll be getting 15 Yedra cells. For every successful breeding or not, you'll get a quest scroll to unlock nodes in the quest dungeon, where you can get monsters from the previous quest if you haven't been lucky with your breeding. And if you did not manage to get that, you'll be getting the quest key and Yedra cells in a chest for real money, obviously, or for gems. So that's it for Yedra. I think there's another news about Yedra, so let's just read about that. Yedra is a nature attacker with skills that can heal her team while dealing damage to enemies or apply poison and reverse healing to all of her enemies. Some of her skills also include extra turns and extra heals. Yedra has an evolving trait at rank 0. She is immune to torture. At rank 1 she gains harden, and at rank 3 she becomes a status caster, applying reverse healing to all of her enemies at the start of the battle. Now I'm thinking of this as a very interesting dynamic. Now Yedra's skills are out, and I'll be doing a Yedra cover soon, but as no picture of Yedra is available, I'm waiting for a very good thumbnail before I release that video, so be sure to be on a lookout for that video. Now as for Yedra, my thoughts, my opinions, my analysis will be in that video, but a little sneak peek. Its special is really strange, but I guess that in conjunction with her rank 3 skill, it will be useful, very useful. In fact, it is a complete wipe out, especially if you have her at rank 3. So that's it for all of the news available. I hope that this video record and the audio is there, because if not, I will be really frustrated and I will not be filming one more of this video, because it's been a long time and it's been a long video. So thank you guys for sticking with me till the very end, and if you made it to this point, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the video, and yeah, share it with all of your friends. Catch you in the next one. Bye bye.